the biggest news coming out of the show is John Cena announcing that 2025 will be his final year, at least through WrestleMania anyway. And I didn't see that coming. Didn't even really expect him on the show. And it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be his final opponent. Who do you expect, Lindsay?
I have no idea. Maybe you think CM Punk?
I guess it's possible. I mean, they had some pretty good matches at Money in the Bank back in the day, and he put over Canada strong. And I mean, he's not wrong. Canada has always come out for WWE, so he's not wrong in doing that. But show opened with the men's Money in the Bank match, and my guy lost, Chad Gable. That's who I had picked, and I was really hoping to see Chad Gable win the Money in Bank and then cash in on Sammy, in Canada, and he would have got, tremendous heat over that. But I guess it didn't work out, and everything pretty much played into Spurs just like I planned. I mean, Drew McIntyre won the Money in the Bank, and he come out. And later on in the show, and we'll get to that in a little bit. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this review, you watched it, but what'd you think of it, Lindsay?
I thought it was a good show.
I mean, it's just a little down from years past. I thought usually they but I mean, it was overall. Excuse me. I give it a B plus.
It wasn't like super exciting.
No, it really wasn't, and it was very predictable. Very predictable. I mean, very predictable. So I mean, but like I said, I give it a B plus. It's just with these shows, they're building to the next one. It's always a build to the next one, and they're building to SummerSlam here. Yeah. And I mean, it's less than 30 days away now, right?
Right. Yeah. We got 1 month.
But like I said, it was an overall good show. I mean, I was satisfied with it.
I wasn't expecting any huge, massive things on this show because, like I said, SummerSlam's so close. Most they're going to save
Money in the Bank
biggest stuff for that.
Pay-per-view, but this time around, we're not going to have somebody carrying around that men's Money in the Bank briefcase because we're done with that until this time next year. But like I said, I had it picked between Drew McIntyre and Chad Gable. So like I said, it was. I would rather see Chad Gable win it and get his first singles title and cash in on Sami Zayn, but that's not what Triple H has planned. But what was the second match? I can't even remember.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. I'm surprised that Braun Breaker lost clean. I really had Braun Breaker going over here. It's a little early, but in my opinion. But Sami Zayn beat him 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
I mean, he still definitely looks like a beast. So I don't think it's really any major harm to him.
Yeah, so I mean, it should be at SummerSlam. He'll probably get that Intercontinental title.
Yeah, and then we got Trish came out, introduced the women's Money in the Bank, saying she was going to be the the person for it, and then John Cena. That was a real shocker.
Yeah, that was probably the I've seen like big news media outlets covering John Cena's major announcement. So I don't know who. I guess CM Punk would probably be a good retirement. Tell us who you think will be Cena's final opponent at WrestleMania 41.
Won't be the Undertaker.
Yeah, it won't be The Rock either. I mean, The Rock would be good, but I figure he'll be wrestling Cody at that. But we'll get to it. But anyways, then we got the third match, the World Heavyweight title. Is that what it was?
Yeah, Damian Priest and Seth Rollins.
That was probably the match of the night to me. And then CM Punk come out. Damian Priest is pissed at him because he wanted to win it, And let's be honest, Damian Priest is just a placeholder until SummerSlam because Gunther's walking out of Cleveland. He's walking out of Cleveland, the World Heavyweight Champion.
I did like Priest's cape though. That was
cool.
pretty flashy. I gotta say.
I figured by Survivor Series, the Judgment Day will be completely broke up, But very predictable. I mean, that's some people predicted it down to the wire. With Drew coming out and cashing in, and then CM Punk just beating the living hell out of him, and then Damian Priest getting the pin on Drew McIntyre. But,
we were talking about it earlier tonight, and that was pretty much exactly what he said. And I'm like,
so. Like I said, it's going to be Drew and CM Punk at WrestleMania. Hopefully CM Punk can stay healthy, and we'll get a good run out of it. But then we go to the
Women's Money in the Bank.
Women's Money in the Bank match. I was really I was hoping for a shocker win, maybe Chelsea Green, but it wasn't to be. And we got the very obvious win in Tiffany Stratton. You know,
oh yeah, it's Tiffy time.
Tiffy time. She's gonna.
They're definitely getting behind her. She's got it. She's got the look. She's she's gorgeous, and she's good. So yeah.
She'll be right there. She'll be WWE Women's Champion. You know, probably take it off of Bailey. You know, at some point in time.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean, it was a good match though. The women's match was good. They're pretty brutal. You know, I didn't think there was. I didn't really have any issues. There was kind of Zoe.
There was a couple of botches on the show. Zoe Stark botched, and then in the men's world heavyweight title match, it's like the ref counted 3, and I thought, well, why did he stop? Because Damian Priest didn't kick out or anything. You know, it was just a botch. But you know, those things happen. When it's live, it's pro wrestling. I mean, things happen. You know, don't be too hard on them. It happens in every promotion. You know. Anyway, that Zoe Stark, she like landed right on her back. I don't know what she was jumping for, but I mean, you know, I see people on the internet. They don't be too hard on them. But, I mean, things happen. We're all human. I mean, we all make mistakes. You know, they're on the grand stage of it, so
I was gonna say, no doubt, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but their mistakes are very much highlighted. You know, we got millions of people watching them.
And tearing them apart on the internet.
Yeah, but then we go to the main event, right?
Yep. And then, well, they had a kind of like a cameo thing. Trish telling Tiff not to be too cocky. And basically, she just tells her, your time is over, my time is now. So, you know, she's definitely getting pushed.
The main event, which very predictable. Solo gets the pin on Cody Rhodes. And that's just basically setting up the match for SummerSlam. And I figure we'll get a Roman Reigns return in SummerSlam. And then maybe like in September or October, it'll be Randy Orton versus Cody. I figure at some point in time, Randy's going to turn. You know, they're dropping subtle hints here and there. So, I mean, to me, the main event was sort of fell flat. You know, it was not really that exciting. You know.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's...
Hopefully the build will, get better on
Like I said, overall, it's a pretty good show. Any questions, Lindsay?
Mason Ray says, is this like a podcast?
Yeah, this is like a podcast.
Sure.
We do all things pro wrestling. We do figure reviews, magazine reviews. You know, it's everything.
Come out here and talk about it after the show.
Come out here and talk about it after the show.
Go to a lot of shows.
Yeah, we go to a lot of shows. We got about 10 AEW shows and SummerSlam that we're going to. You know, so thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Any other ones?
That's it right now.
That's it. All right. Well, we sure.
But let us know what you thought about the show.
Let us know. Let us know what you thought about the show. Like I said, a little underwhelming in past Money in the Bank because Money in the Bank is definitely one of the big fours now. So, I mean, but overall,
I don't think they got everybody on board for their White Fest. They were like, what do they call it? Snow. They were going to.
Said, the green shirt guy's not there, but he was there. He was wearing a white smiley face shirt, you know, and so he was there. I'm gonna cash this in.
Right, he's ready. He's ready to cash in. Just your British gamer says you're the best. Thanks. That's awesome.
Thanks.
And then Mason Reyes says, when Seth Rollins betrayed the Shield, how did you feel about that? That's been a minute.
Yeah, that has been a minute. Let's see.
Walk down memory lane here.
I mean, it kind of hurt. It hurt, you know, because the Shield carried the show right back then, you know, and but you could see it coming. I mean, I knew it was coming. So I mean, it did hurt, you know.
And then the British gamer says, I'm really happy Sammy is still the champ. I mean, everybody loves Sammy.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to like Sami Zayn, but I want to see Chad Gable win it. I want to see Chad Gable win the Intercontinental Champion. You know, Sami Zayn's had it. You know, he's had it. He needs to be fighting. He's a world title contender. You know. So.
He is. Little Night Raps and Vlog says, do you guys wrestle? Not very well.
No, not very well. We just got a wrestling ring here. And
we do get out here and act like we wrestle.
Yeah.
And pretend. If you watch some of our older videos, you can get a good laugh.
We dressed up in dinosaurs and rolled around the ring.
Yeah.
But no, we don't wrestle. We're not wrestlers. We're big wrestling fans.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
we like to pretend like we know how to wrestle.
We just got a lot of debt, you know.
But name your top 3 favorite wrestlers of all time.
Hulk Hogan, Kerry Von Erich, Ric Flair.
That was easy. Yeah.
You know, and That's my top three.
Will Not says me too. He doesn't wrestle either.
Yeah.
It's there, British Gamer. I also miss Dean Ambrose and John Moxley. I think it'd be amazing in the new WWE. Yeah, I mean you can watch him on AEW.
Yeah. I mean he's not gonna. John Moxley, WWE wouldn't allow the things that he does. He's getting to go to Japan. His wife works for AEW. He's having a good time. And he bleeds a lot, and we get a little blood, but I don't think
he bleeds almost every match.
Every match, I'm surprised he didn't bleed.
I don't know how the dude still walks. They beat the living crap out of him every week nearly. And then great list, Mason Reyes. Sami Zayn is a world championship contender. I'm glad he's winning championships at least. Finally, WWE playing respect on his name.
Yep, he's a good one.
He is. They kind of mid-carded him for a long time.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to see Sami Zayn win the big one. One of these days he will.
Yeah.
That crowd's going to be hot whenever he does.
Maybe they'll do it in Canada.
Right.
His home country.
Any other questions?
Chad says Chad is really cool.
Chad Gable.
I think his heel turn has really been the best thing
good,
for him. I mean,
he's going to have a match. They're probably setting him up to feud with the White Six. I don't know if he's going to beat Bo Dallas's or Uncle Howdy's first match, at SummerSlam, but that's where we're headed towards, somewhere like that.
British Gamer says John is such a badass. Who are we talking? Which John?
Probably John Moxley.
Oh, okay.
John Moxley is a badass.
Sorry, we were talking about that.
Yeah. I got to go in here and watch Collision now.
Yeah, we did record it. It was on the other screen, so they can get their TV count for us.
Yeah. I'm tired, but I'm going to watch Collision, and then tomorrow NXT Heatwave.
Yeah, this is a lot of wrestling. I mean, you gotta dedicate a lot of time. And British Gamer said, I pray he wins the big one. I think it would be just like Daniel Bryan's win.
Yeah. Very good comparison there. Very good.
Yeah, underdog. Everybody loves the underdog story. That's kind of Sami Zayn's whole mantra. But
very good. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Anything else, Lindsay?
That's all I got, y'all.
Give us a like, give us a sub.
Go back and watch some old stuff.
Yeah.
We do all kinds of stuff on here.
Yeah.
Sometimes we look like fools, but it's fun. We enjoy it.
We enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe.
All right, bye.